Welcome to another video by the Market Maker SA. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. And I hope you guys had a great trading week. Before we go to, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell icon to be notified in case we drop another video. Today's video is sponsored. Today's video is sponsored by FXIFY, a prop firm company that we use actually. So yeah, FXIFY are one of the best leading prop trading firms out there. And of course, what is a prop firm? Well, a prop firm is a company that gives you funds to trade for people, of course, like us who do not have them large amounts of money to trade. They offer funds for us to use. Now, of course, how it works is you have, once you've purchased the challenges, or when you've purchased a funded account, there's certain amount of rules and regulations that you have to pass before you can get the funded account. Now, of course, the issue with funded accounts is that there's a lot of them out there that are very not trustworthy. But of course, for us, we use FXIFY. They're very, very good, and they're quite affordable. You can see right now the 5K ranges from $59 for 5,000. You can see it's a two-step. As you can see, it's for beginners. It's a two-step for $59, and the targets are quite simple: $500. $500 profit target for the first one. And of course, the daily limit is 4%. So that means for 5K, you basically trying to lose about, you're trying to avoid losing about $200 per day. And yeah, everything is quite good. And as you can see right now, the phase 2 is a bit it's a bit simpler. The profit targets are a bit simple, and the daily loss is still the same. Then you can see the funded account, the daily limit is still the same, and everything is still the same, but however, there is no profit target. That's when you start getting your payouts. So FXIFY, they're very, very good. We use them ourselves. They're very, very reliable, and yeah, they're very, very good. They're very, very professional, and I think you should definitely check them out. If you are interested in buying one, use our link down below. To get a discount. Of course, using our link, and yeah, they definitely check them out. Okay, so in today's video, we're going through our second week of the road to funded. Today we'll be looking at our second week of trading the funded account, and I'm not gonna lie, this week was a bit rough. It was a bit rough, and it was an eye-opener, and it was not a nice week. It was probably one of the most terrible, I can even put it in like one of the most terrible weeks I've ever had in my trading career. Well, not really, but you see what I mean. It's up there. It's up there, but it makes the list. So, without further ado, let us begin. So obviously, we're gonna look at my P&L for the week. Please, I beg, do not be alarmed. It was not a good week. Don't be alarmed. So, this is my P&L of the week. Okay, no, let me just change it up. Yeah, it was not a good week, chat. It was not a good week, but let me just find it. It's the second one. Okay, so that is my P&L of the week. We ended the week in a negative. I'm not happy, but we ended the week in a negative. And this one was one of those sad negatives as well. I wasn't a fan of it. And today we're going to break down every trade that we went through in this negative week. This week did a lot for me. Number one, it was not a good week. Psychologically, it wasn't a good week. Psychologically, really, really tested me. And it tested my abilities of becoming a trader. And irregardless, I mean, the strategy still stays the same, but a lot of things were tested, and I feel like it revealed a lot about me as a trader as well. This week revealed a lot about me as a trader, but at the same time, I wasn't a fan. I broke a lot of psychological rules, and a lot happened. We're gonna go through them, and I'm gonna explain every single trade that we took. So you can see, we didn't do a lot. We traded 20 times this week. That's right, we traded 20 times this week. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of what happened this week, but we did it. And as you can see, what happened is it wasn't a good week. It really wasn't a good week. And one thing I can tell you, we had more wins than losses, but unfortunately our losses, they were just insane. They were just insane. And yeah, this it did a lot. I mean, we still stuck to our risk to reward management except for one trade, but enough yapping, let's go through it. So we started with gold. We started with a gold sell. As you can see, we started with a gold sell 07. Went in there and we did the most. Well, not even we did the most. I'm gonna explain to you exactly what happened with that trade. Let me try find it somewhere. Let me see. Okay, this is the Bitcoin one that we took. Yeah, I took a large trade. I took a large. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but I took a lot of trades this week. You know, something that I'm definitely not proud of, but it happened. It happened. Is it gold? I can't find gold. Okay, now I'm gonna find it. Let's just look at it in the chart. I still remember how I took that trade, so it's not a problem. So excuse me for that. So we started with gold. I mean, it was a bit weird opening the week with the gold, but we're gonna go through exactly what happened. But I feel like the way we had anticipated it was good, but we just didn't trust the strategy. We just didn't trust the setup. So obviously we entered in gold right here. You see, we entered in gold right there. We had analyzed, especially in this especially that we were looking for market to come into this fair value gap, because we identified this peak formation structure right there that the market made, and we identified our market. We identified that market was going into a downtrend by the break of structures. Where the break of structures giving us a change of character. And as you can see what happened, market then came back, tested a bit of base areas, and market dropped. Market dropped, creating this fair value gap right here. And what made this fair value gap super valid was that it had no down candle or order block right there on top. That's something that I liked about it a lot. And obviously what happened is we took the trade. Right there. See, I'm trying to look for the entry, but we took the trade right there. Now, I had my conflicting doubts about why I cut this trade short, because I do remember I cut this trade short. I wasn't happy with what I saw and I cut it short. I cut this trade short. I wasn't a fan. Where is it? Let me try to look for it. Okay. It's definitely not those ones, because we just went through those ones. It's on top. Nope, that's our P&L. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So obviously what happened is there it is right there. So we took the sell right there inside the fair value gap. Of course this was our H1. So we took the sell in the fair value gap. Now obviously once we took it, I wasn't really a fan. I wasn't a fan of the price action that market was showing us, you know, and I don't know why. Because we took the trade right there. And obviously what happened is, you can see we took it right there straight. Obviously what happened is market then started doing this huge juggernaut thing. Now, you know, the problem about it is I wasn't a fan of the price action, because we're looking for take profits to be somewhere here, and I wasn't a fan of the price action, because you can see what market did after market moved away from that area. It started consolidating. Now obviously when market started consolidating like that, I thought it was just best for me to conserve and secure my capital, especially after 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, after 4 hours. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this trade off, and I cut the trade off, and we made about $5 because I went in twice and we made about $5. So that is basically how we started off the week. And as you can see what happened, unfortunately, we went in there around in the morning, actually around 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and market was still playing about. Then what happened, the market dropped. When we saw that market dropping, we weren't really thinking much about it, because since we identified this that price action is playing a bit right there, we expected market to shoot up and continue the cycle, but market dropped into our direction, taking out our take profit and then rising. So that's something that I wasn't happy about, especially when I saw that market actually hit my take profit. I wasn't a fan, and it started made me question about me as a trader, and like, maybe do I have fear when I'm in trades and things like that. But that's the thing, the market starts testing. It started testing me, because you can see right now at this point what happened is market literally just dropped, and you see the price action moving away. It wasn't nice as well, and if you're someone who was constantly looking at the chart, it was gonna take you out. So I wasn't a fan of this. As you can see, market took my took profit. I wasn't a fan of this, and yeah, this is a trade that I really regretted trading. And then after that, we didn't touch gold. We didn't touch gold the whole way. We didn't touch gold. Let me just okay, this is my P&L. Let me try to look for it. Oh, this is the gold trade. Okay. Let me find it. Okay, there it is. No. But next we took a trade on GBP took a trade on GBP USD, as you can see, but that one we actually lost a significant amount of money. I'm not gonna lie, that one was basically the chunk. Took a chunk of our P&L for this week, and I wasn't a fan. I definitely wasn't a fan. You can see, what is it? This one? No. Oh no. Oh yes, it's this one. Wait, is it? Yes, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. But I want to show you guys how I saw it from the H1, from the daily, from the H4 actually. So I took this trade. And I went in heavily on this trade. I went in heavily because obviously it was a Monday. So market opened on a Monday, right? Market opened on a Monday, and we took the trade. See right there, we took the trade. We took the trade because we liked this pin on safety right here. I was a big fan of pin on safety because it indicated pick formation reset. So I was like, okay, what I can do here is we'll take the trade and we'll aim it for this order block right here on top, because this order block right here on top was also coupled by my fair value by my moving averages. So I was like, okay, we'll take the trade here, because on the smaller time frames it was showing first leg, second leg, and it was showing as you can see right now, it was showing signs of going up. But unfortunately, this trade ended up taking us out, and it took us out massively. Because what happened here is that the psychology kind of messed me up. Because initially we had our stop loss at $35, but then we moved our stop loss because we were so confident in this trade. We moved our stop loss down, and we moved it to about $100. And when we did that, let's just explain it, because I know right now it was a bad week, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we do make mistakes, and we're human, but it was a mistake, and unfortunately it cost me a large amount, a very, very large amount of my capital. So you can see what happened right there. See, it was even I'm not a fan. As you see, we took the trade right there. Especially we like the way the movement, because we entered the market on a Monday. See, entered the market on a Monday, and we thought, okay, right now we're in level 1, we're in level 2. So what are we expecting here? We're expecting a very calm, a very, very simple simple bounce to this area, and market moves away. And you can see what market came to this area, because we identified this. Obviously, we saw the gap. We saw market fill the gap, breaking these structures, so making this break of structure and making this a change of character. So what happened? We expected market to come back into this area. Market came back into this area, but what happened is we didn't trade it there. We didn't trade it yet. We traded it when market came back here. Now what happened when market came into that area, market moved, we took the trade. You can see right there, you guys saw we took the trade, and we had aims from these areas. So we're expecting for market to take out this area, and when the moment market took out this area and came back inside, we were still happy. But obviously what happened, market then dropped, and market then dropped. So this, obviously I was so confident in this trade because I was like, anchor formation on a Monday. I was like, okay, anchor formation on Monday, market will take profit right there on top, and market will drop very nicely. But then, as you can see, market then did not even waste his time. Market then dropped down, and this one was a trade out of all of them that sucked. It sucked, and it was painful to see. It was painful to see. It was painful to look at. And it messed us up. It messed us up, and it took out. We were down, as you can see right there. We were down $80, and I wasn't a fan. It took us out. Took us out massively. It took us out massively, and it took a large toll on our account. Let me just find the P&L. I feel like I should just keep it open. You see, it took a large amount of our account. It took a large amount of our account, and yeah, I definitely wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. But at the same time, I just wasn't happy. This one is stuck. Like, this one was painful. I'm not gonna lie, this one was a painful one to watch. It was a painful one to watch. It was a painful one to go through. Because you see what it did to us there. It really took us out. It messed us up. But it's fine though. You can see, let me just show you the P&L. We were down about down a lot of money, but we're down like almost. Let me just find it. Nope, not that one. Let me just find it. It's this one. Okay, not this one. But it's fine, we can use this one, it's fine. You can see we're down because we went in twice. We went in 0.10, went in again 0.15. So by then that was the huge amount of our P&L. So then what happened after that? It was a bad day. I think we ended our day there. We ended the day there. We're like, you know what? It's fine. So then the next day, we woke up again, and we're ready. We're ready to take on the day, and we're ready to take on the day. We're ready to reset, start all over. And then obviously, what happened here is we looked at USD JPY. Now this one was one of the best trades that I feel like we analyzed this whole this whole week, because it was beautiful. The way it's set up, everything was just right. Because obviously what happened is we entered into the market, we identified obviously the break of structure, especially with this peak formation high right there on top of, okay, market is going to push for what? Market is going to push for one more level. And what I liked about it, market entered into our fair value gap, touched it a little. So on price, price wise, my bias was this, and my bias was also this mitigation block right here. Because market entered into the mitigation block. Let me fix it nicely. Market entered into the mitigation block. But basically, so that was our bias for price matter. Basically, if I'm gonna be honest with you, what really gave us motivation to take this trade was the BTMM view of this trade was amazing. Because market came to a pin on safety. Market literally pinned on a safety, and I thought, okay, now what? This could be trade of the week. I'm not gonna lie. Because it was that good. The trade was that good. Literally, the trade was that good. Let me try find it. The trade was that good. So, when I mean gorgeous, I mean this trade was beautiful. Because we saw it right there. Market pinned on my safety right there. And I had to take this trade. And my take profit was down there. I had to take this trade. Now with this one, once again, price action ate us. I wasn't a fan of the price action that the market was showing us. I genuinely wasn't a fan. Because what happened is that obviously we took the trade and we're in profit. Things were nice. We're in profit. It's nice. We're in profit. We had our take profit right there. And I wasn't a fan of the price action because we were in there and market kept on coming closer to my entry. And mind you, we were also fighting against a right hand side. Let me just go to my H4. We're fighting with this right hand side what's the word am I looking for? Imbalance. This right hand side imbalance, and at the same time we were also not a lot really happened, but we identified that and we took the trade. So what didn't happen, market kept on dropping. Market was dropping very nicely. As you can see, the price action was on the base because it was showing red candle, closing, green candle, closing, red candle. And I'm not a fan of that price action. The moment I take a trade, I expect price action to just go to my direction. And as you can see what market did, market really messed us up, because if you check our P&L, we weren't in that trade for long. Especially when market pin gapped with that green candle. Market opened up with that green candle. That was very, very, like, that was like, okay, because I didn't see market, this trade was a bit 50-50, because market hadn't like entered into a fair value gap as much as I wanted it to be. So I was like, okay, maybe this could have been a fake out trade. I thought this could have been a fake out trade, you know. Maybe market is just like, okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna let me just, yeah, we're like, okay, well, I was thinking maybe what market thought we're gonna do was gonna go in there, fake them out, then take them out, then go into the fair value gap and drop. So I haven't, the moment you saw that happening, I wasn't that comfortable with the trade. I cut the trade out. And I feel like this, so after obviously this one as well hit my stop loss, take profit, that's when I realized that, okay, my psychology has been damaged by these losses that I'm taking in this account, because now I'm not even confident or comfortable when I'm taking trades that are A plus setups, or plus setups actually, that are good. And I feel like that's something that I realized a lot about this account, and something that I'm actually gonna have to fix. So that's something that ate me a lot. As you see, we went out early in this trade, and you can see market dropped beautifully, hitting our take profit. And I wasn't a fan, guys. Like I said, this is not, even this video was really hard to make, but I had to do it. I had to do it for you guys. So that was USD JPY. And you can see, let me just find the P&L. I mean, on one side you can say it's not a loss, but on the other side I wasn't happy. As you can see, then we tried to go back into the same trade, and we got taken out. Our take profit, our stop loss got taken out. And as you can see, I feel like okay, let me go to my M15 and I show you how exactly we went back in, because I don't think I actually took a screenshot of it. Okay. So what happened is, if I'm not mistaken, we took it right here off this small order block. We took it off this small order block, and we had our stop loss somewhere there on top. So market was in profit, we were nice, then market then came back, took us out. So that one hurt as well, and that one took a huge hit on our P&L. And then I was like, basically it made that tiny profit that we made off the first one, it made it invalid and useless, as you can see. Because there we made how much? We made about $9 by the way, and we lost $24, which is below our risk to reward management, our risk to reward ratio, as each trade we reached $35. So then next we took actually one of the better trades of the day, or one of the better trades of the week, this NZUSD trade, this NZUSD buy. I know I traded a lot, and I didn't screenshot this one, but I remember where I took it. This one was another one that I was very hopeful about, because this one was actually a signal that I was given to by my brother. You know, if you don't know him, brother is the market maker killer. SA, you know, another trader, very good, by the way, very good trader, one of the best, truly an inspiration of mine, especially to actually do trading. You should check out his YouTube channel. But never mind that. So what happened is, okay, I remember where we took this trade. With this one really didn't really necessarily hurt. It didn't really necessarily hurt, cause one thing that I realized that we're actually trading, but not really. So obviously, market gave us this structure breaker right here, of course, making that liquidity sweep. Market gave us this anchor formation. So then how we took this trade is right here, beautiful, because market came back, broke these structures. You can see right there, giving us a break of structure. And obviously, see what market did. The market gave us that area. So we took this trade not even right off this area, now that I think about it. Nah, we didn't take it right off this area. We took it right here. This is where he sent me the signal, right here. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is where he sent me the signal. So he sent me the signal right off here. And as you can see, then what market did, market then rised up and we're in money. As you can see, we're in money, we're in $13. Then I saw this huge downtake. The moment I saw that huge downtake, I closed the trade. I closed the trade because I wasn't a fan of it. I definitely wasn't a fan of it. But the trade then stopped. Because what happened, we traded in this 3 times. We went into this trade 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. Because we went in there once. That was the first time that I left. Then I went back in again. But that's when I got taken out. I think I got taken out by this huge drawdown right here. And that's the problem. All I'm saying, if we could have survived that drawdown, would have been fine. Because I feel like what happened is, because it took us out here, that's when I left. The market came back. That's when I traded. Market then came back, took us out. So yeah, another one that was a huge hit on our peer now. And you can see, worst part about it, I don't even want to think about it hitting my actual trading buys. But one thing I know, this week really hit our risk to reward, our win ratio as well. It really damaged our risk. I feel like now we're officially in recovery week. We're officially in a recovery, and it's something that we're gonna have to fix, definitely. I'm gonna find my second one. Okay, there it is. So let me see. Okay, we went through this. We're going through okay, we went through this too, as you. Okay, there's one more peer now we need to look at, because there's 3. I think it's this one. We looked at this one too, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. So another losing day, but it's fine. Another losing day, but we move on. So we're a bit in a pickle right there, and we found another gorgeous setup. All I'm saying, I realized if I had taken all the gorgeous setups and I didn't take that GBP USD trade, or I took that GBP USD trade, got taken out, but I took USD JPY, I took gold, I took GBP CAD, we would not have needed to have traded the rest of these. And that's something that really frustrates me, because this GBP CAD trade was another gorgeous one that I was looking at from a mile away. I was looking at it from a distance. And it took us out. Well, not necessarily took us out. We made a decent amount of money right there. Actually, I mean, that was another one of the other better trades of this entire week. Cause let me just fix it up so I can show it to you nicely. But this one, it was a very nice trade. I feel like if I had taken all those trades, we would have hit our target for this week, and it would have been fine. But it wasn't meant to be. We just failed. Like psychology hit us, and a lot of things hit us, and yeah, it was a lot. But anyways, we digress. So what happened is right here. There it is. Another one that I was not very proud of. I was like, how on earth did I manage to get taken out by this trade? This trade was gorgeous right there. I saw this and I took it immediately. Because I was like, this is a beautiful trade. Market came back to a break. Market came back to this area, and I took it right there. And I don't know, it just didn't work. You can see right there, it was gorgeous. There it is, we took it right there. I had our stop loss right there on top, and we're gone. This is a trade that I was supposed to hold, because you see, market didn't do anything. But what happened? We were making money, $17. Then this huge uprise happened. Now the problem is, again, confidence hit us, and the left side hit us, because at the same time we were a lot was happening, especially when the market then threatened to come back up, especially because market threatened to come back up when it came into this fair value gap. And I was like, okay, this might just be another fake out. See, my mind was playing tricks with me. Now that I realize it, my mind was playing tricks with me, and I don't know, this week really tested me. It really tested me as a trader. It tested me it chose me as a trader. It tested me as an educator. It tested me as a trader. And yeah, no, wasn't a fan. But anyways, you see, market came into that area and market started moving away from that area. So when market broke out with that three drive candle formation, I was like, okay, I'm leaving. Took my $17 and I thought I was happy, but there's the problem now. The FOMO hit us. We got hit by FOMO too. I don't even know how. Let me just fix this. Okay. We kind of got hit by FOMO too, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I went into this for about 3 times. That's weird. Okay, we took it there. We took that one there. Okay, we didn't take it a lot. We only took it once. So we weren't hit by FOMO. They were like, you know what? The traders left us, and it's fine. We move. Then we traded USD JPY. GBP USD. I'm sorry. Traded GBP USD, and we traded Euro USD that same day. You can see right there, traded that same day. Now with these ones are very, very interesting because we were looking to buy them both. And on the first one, on GBP USD, we actually managed to break even. We on that one, and we broke even, and then I moved my stop loss down to $10. Once again, psychology hit us. This all happened right there. There it is, because we identified this peak formation low, and we're like, okay, market is definitely going up. The question is where. We have to identify that for sure. We identified this break of structure. Market didn't respect that order block right there, and we identified this fair value gap that was coupled with a down candle order block. So this trade was significant. So the moment market came into that area with the down candle order block, we took the trade because like rally based rally. This one, it actually clicked all of our. It hit all of our checklists because it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. We went in there and market moved away very, very nicely because market not necessarily closing to the area we're looking for. It closed there after the second candle. Market moved away, closed down, and we're making money. So then I broke even, and then stuff was happening. I was like, no, let me trust this trade. So I took it to -10. I put my stop loss down here at -10, thinking market won't come back to that area. Market has no reason to come back to that area because there's no point of interest down there. And as you can see, unfortunately, market then took us out. Went to this initial order block, by the way, this initial order block, and the moment market came into the market ran away. I mean, I realized that's the thing, that would have been gambling though. So we took the L, and then the other one that we took, which was actually one of the more better trades of the week, was this Euro USD $15 trade. Cause obviously I know for a fact if you buy Euro USD, if you buy GBP USD, if you expect GBP USD to fall, Euro USD also has to fall, or vice versa. So what happened here is this trade, we actually took it, and we actually made decent money on it. Not even decent money. We didn't make the amount of money that we wanted because we identified this formation right here. This first leg, second leg, third leg formation, 3 drive pattern. And obviously we know if market gives you a 3 drive pattern, market won't come back. But then see what happened. Market gave us this fair value gap right here, and then we took the trade right there. Where are those trades? They're somewhere here. Okay, this was the GBP CAD ones that we took. Let's see right there. Euro USD. Okay, this was USD JPY. GBP CAD. But let me just find it for y'all. I think it's these ones. Okay, I forgot that's where the P&L is. Okay. Gold. Paint. Okay, JPY. JPY. Okay, I can't find these, and time is moving, but it's fine. It's fine. The P&L is there. So we took that trade there, and obviously, well, not even honestly, because the price action away, it was decent at first, but then market started consolidating that area, and I thought, you know what, it's fine. Let me just cut this trade off. It's not a problem. It's fine. We did something. We did something because market didn't rise up, and market was in this area right here, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. We take that. We take those. We take those. So market was in these areas right here because market went down, then market went out, taking out this high. Market then came back in here and started consolidating there. We took the money. It was something, and we ended the day off with -5. And then obviously what happened, we took this Bitcoin trade, and the worst part about this Bitcoin trade, it actually went into our direction, but it's fine. We accept the L. I realize it's just taking accountability of these is important. You know, I could have just kept quiet, guys, and not showing you all this because I felt like a bad trader. But the fact of the matter is, I had to show you guys the blunders that I took while taking these trades. I had to show them to you. You see right there, that's the trade that we took right there on Euro USD, and this is the GBP trade that we took. As you can see, market came into that down candle order block we're talking about, coupled with that fair value gap, and we took it. And you can see we got taken out. Like I said, it's really it's that simple, chat. Let me see. Let me find it. But no, it's fine. I remember where we took that Bitcoin trade, so it's not a problem. So I remember all these trades. These trades are engraved into my head, unfortunately. BCT. But it's a new week, and we're gonna try again. See, right now, the way we're gonna approach this new week is very simple. We're in a recovery phase, we're in a recession phase, and it's really gonna be about covering that money, not as soon as possible. You know, this week the main priority of this week is to try cover up the P&L loss, the loss that we're in. That's really it. That's the main objective of this week, is trying to cover the P&L that we lost. And that's it. We're not trying to, we're just trying to cover the money that we lost. And then the next week, we can start thinking about how we can grow this account even further. But in terms of what happened here, it happened right there. There we go, right there. I wasn't on my terminal on this one. I was on my phone because I was somewhere else. But what happened is, one of our trading members, one of our members from our trading team identified this trade, and I was like, it's going down. So what happened is, we had our take profit right there on top. Oh no, we had our take profit right there on top, and you can see what happened. We took it somewhere here. And then we left. And what happened here is market, because our take profit was somewhere there on top. So what happened is, market first rised up, took out our take profit, dropped into our direction, taking us out for $35. And then the only trade we took on Friday was this GBP CAD one, where we thought it was a continuation on the trade that we took, and unfortunately we got taken out. So yeah, guys, it was not a good day. It was not a good week. You know, this week tested me a lot, tested me mentally, and it pushed my boundaries. It pushed my faith. For those who don't know, I am a faith. I am a Christian by faith, and yeah, a lot happened. Took a lot out of me, and it made me question my faith. But it's fine. We go again next week. What happened here is, we identified this trade right here. We took it off that, but unfortunately market then came out, taking us out for our $35 take stop loss. So this week really did a lot. Like I said, it made me realize, it gave me a lot of self-reflection, self-realization, and it gave me a lot of things. It pinpoints where I need to work on, what I need to work on if I actually want to pass this road to funded. And yeah, especially with this whole Trump thing, it's kind of making trading a bit more harder with this Trump nonsense and the tariffs and this whole nonsense. Is making trading way harder, as these market conditions are a bit different to the one we were used to. But that's not an excuse, that's the problem. The moment you start using excuses, it's done. Because right at the moment, someone coming and kind of interfering with your job is not really an excuse you'd make. As long as the markets are moving. So yeah, I mean, our heads were down, but they back up. We're gonna go again next week, and same time, same place next week, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon. And yeah, we go again, guys. We go again. The goal for this week is very simple: recovery. While in the recovery, we have to make back the money that we lost. It's not gonna be easy, but we're definitely gonna do it. Thank you.